All right, time for some freaking New Japan, man. I've missed talking about these right here. So yeah, New Japan, Music City Mayhem. I thought this was a very fun show. I'm only going to talk about the matches I cared about. First, we get Rocky Romero versus Davey Richards for the MLW National Open Weight title. Fun little match here. Good holds back and back. I really love Davey Richards' theme song. That shit's heat. He looks in phenomenal shape, by the way. I haven't seen Davey Richards kind of in a little bit, but he looks fucking great. I'm surprised no big companies try to scoop this man up. I know he's got a lot of attitude issues, a little Austin-ish, but I don't know. This guy's good. They're working holds back to back. Davey with a standing figure four, which he then turns into like a weird dragon screw. I've never seen that before. That was really cool. Davey is trying to get Rocky to tap off stiff kicks. Basically, he's kicking him, and he keeps asking the ref if give him up. Rocky with the forever clotheslines gets derailed, but then hits one more last one. And then he hits a nice draping drop kick. Basically, his end of the Storm Zero for a near fall. Then hits the Dragon Cutter for another near fall. Hits a good fucking... Rocky ends up getting reversed and gets dropped by a really nice brainbuster by Davey. Then Davey does a roll-up and gets the win. Fun little match here. Good little opener. They both look like they're going to fight, but they end up hugging it out because these guys used to be former tag team. All that stuff. That was fun. We get Blake Christian versus Hiromu. This was probably my second match of the night. I thought this was really good. Super speed to start off. Hiromu doesn't come to the States often, but when he does, is really cool. We get a victory roll into a quick frog splash by Blake Christian for a near fall. Big dive to the outside, Konhilo. Hiromu is chopping the crap out of Blake Christian. He's holding onto his hands while he does it. Handspring kick by Blake. Then a snap half and half suplex. That was really nice. Pillsbury flop into the inverted DDT. That's his claim to fame right there. That's his shit. I don't know how that dude does that. Fucking Pillsbury flop lands on his feet and hits an inverted DDT on the outside. Blake is busted open because he had a GCW match, I think, last night, and the wound was still kind of fucked, so he ends up bleeding hard way. Nasty, too. Discus clothesline by Blake Christian for a near fall. We get another 450. He hits a big 450 for a near fall. Hiromu hits the nasty belly toss in the corner. Pumping bomber, time bomb number 2 for the win. Basically makes a comeback moment here and gets the win. Definitely would like to see these two tear it up some more. I like both these guys. United Empire, which is TJP and Aussie Open versus FTR and Alex Zane. I love me some Alex Zane. This guy's going to be great, dude. Nice to see TJP. I always think he's very underrated. This guy's good. This guy does good shit. Good stiff little tag team match here. Aussie Open basically start beating the crap out of FTR a lot. Nasty lariat by Dash. Aussie Open gets the win with their double team wheelbarrow slam. And then end up challenging FTR for their tag team champions at Royal Quest. I think they're doing that. So that should be a really good match. I don't know if you take the titles off FTR yet, but I feel like Aussie Open really need those titles. They're like one of the best tag teams out there right now. We get a really cool match here. We get Alex Shelley versus Kushida. The time splitters are going at it one-on-one. They gave these guys a lot of time, a lot of good back and forth, a lot of good holds. Kushida working the arm, Shelley working the leg. So a lot of good selling here. Guys know each other very well. They hit all their stuff and end up dodging it. Kushida keeps working the arm, going for his hoverboard lock. We get a nice wheelbarrow DDT by Kushida and then a nice hip topless drop kick for a near fall. Shelley ends up hitting a bunch of chops and a bunch of kicks, trying to take him down. The match goes a full 20-minute draw. No winner. I see, that's what you do when both guys need to win. You do a draw. That's how it should be. You do a fucking draw. It was great. It was perfect. But I thought this match was really fun. I would love to see the Time Splitters get back together. Then we get the main event here. Moxley versus El Desperado in a no DQ match. This was a really, really fun match. Like I said, I don't know. When Moxley does New Japan stuff, I feel like his work rate is better. His promos are better. Everything's just better. Like, the vibe, the theme, everything that Moxley does in New Japan to me is just better. I will put his G1 run against his whole AEW run, and people could laugh at me. Everything was just fucking better when he was like only doing New Japan. We got the barbed wire board set up early. Mox is busted open, of course. That's his dream. Nasty guitar shot to Desperado by Moxley because Desperado brought a guitar with him. Desperado is hitting some offense here, some suplexes, some strikes. Brian elbows by Moxley. Now Desperado is busted open, which is hard to do with a mask. Pinche Loco, but Mox ends up kicking out. He tries to go for numero dos, but Moxley ends up getting out of there. King Kong Lariat, Death Rider, locks in the bully choke for the win. Very fun main event. I like that it was a no DQ match. Because, New Japan doesn't do a lot of that, but they're really good at it. Like, go watch the Tanahashi and Kenta match. That match is fucking awesome. I thought Kenta died. And then Moxley cuts a fucking hell of a promo where I love the line he said. I'm telling you, this guy is so good in New Japan. The line he said was awesome. He's like, I don't care what letters are in front of that company. It could be AEW, it could be NJPW, it could be fucking XYZ. The only 3 letters you need to worry about are MOX. Because when you see those letters, shit's about to go down. I was like, damn, this guy's so fucking good in New Japan. Like, oh my god, it's just weird. I'm just like, why does this man he turns it up to 1,000? He's not as wacky. He's very just serious ass kicker, man. I don't know, but I thought it was a fun show. Definitely, I would check out. Love the main event. I like the Blake Christian Hiromu match for sure. Yeah.